your body. But immediately after you start doing the breathing and doing the energy and projecting, you're going to find an amazing thing that happens. And that amazing thing is this, is that when you stop focusing on the physical act of lovemaking, and you start focusing on the divine, spiritual aspect of it, an amazing pleasure thing takes place. You find that no matter what shape you're in, how old you are, how big you are, how small you are, I'm talking about the size of the penis, how fat you think you are, how unattractive you think you are, that the energy will bypass all of these obstructions and begin to take you into a pathway of bliss, whether you think you can get there or not. And that regardless of what you look like, what race you are, what your past history has been, that you can bypass all of this, you can bypass anything that's connected to your body except health and achieve bliss. Because you cannot stop in energy once you understand the genital map. You don't have to understand what it is. You don't have to understand what all those counties are. You just have to understand that it is there. Not only is there something corresponding to every part of your body, there's something corresponding to every part of your spirit and every part of your soul. See, y'all don't really understand what the G-spot really is. You think it corresponds to a part of the body. It's not really inside the vagina. It's like a penis. And it pushes down when it's excited into the vaginal wall where it can be stimulated. And what it's really talking about is not a physical thing at all. It's talking about a spiritual thing. It's not even a physical thing at all. You've got stuff going on down there when you're trying to make love, dealing with the cauldron, kundalini, with your spirit trying to come forward. Some of it has nothing to do with physical sex at all. That should be taking place at the same time. And this is what connects you to the higher eons of pleasure. So when this lady over here talked about bliss, oh, this is my throne. They're all good books. I'm not going to hype them up right now, except this one here. This book here is fiction. And the people who have read it love it. You just all need to read it.
I already read it.
It has stuff in here you just don't understand. I don't have the time. He's getting ready to hit me in the head. I don't have the time to tell you the process through which I wrote it, but it was 10 times more powerful than the Amamra project that allowed me to write this. You read it.
I read it.
Who else in here has read the article of Kim Smith? Has anybody else read it? What's wrong with y'all? Okay. I think am I done? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. There was some poor young lady, Shari, I think her name. Shari. She agreed to be worked on. Now, we're going to put you right in the center. Just bring your chair. And I guess we're going to put you right about here. You have your shorts on if they're on the table. If women on the table, you have your bra on and your panties. Or you can get like a moo kind of outfit, like a corset outfit that's very sheer and covers you, but it's very sheer because clothing blocks the movement of your body. It acts like an insulator around the wire. We're not going to take any clothes off tonight. So y'all worry. Okay. So the other thing is we only have a limited amount of time. All I'm going to try to do is show you how easy it is to begin the process. We have men transferring energy to their wives in 3 days, to the point where she becomes aroused. Now, we don't have enough time tonight to get into a whole full-blown thing. I'm just going to do one simple technique with her. I'm going to touch her. She's given me permission already, so don't think I'm taking liberties. I'm going to touch her on her dainty end right here, and I'm going to be pushing energy toward her ovaries. I don't know that it's going to actually get there, but one of the things that you want to do with women as a man, there are men in here, So I'm talking to the men. I'm going to talk to the ladies in a second. One of the things you want to do, you want to start out, you want to send energy to the reproductive system first, and the brain second. And some people think I have that backwards, I've been told, but that's not you're supposed to do it. So this is one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put my hand here and push the energy down. The other thing I'm going to do is put my hand on the top of her spine where the cervical and the thoracic spine meet. And then I'm going to touch her, and this is a meridian point here. And it's also, you know, if you look at the acupuncture chart, you will see most of the places where Tantra people touch are meridian points. Now, if she were my wife and I was intimate with her, I would touch her on intimate places first. Because that's the central place of reflexology. And after that, the other main places that you touch are all on the head, on the eyes, here, there, and places like that. Okay? So you would clear those places first, then you would start down here and work upper power current, clear it to the top, work back down, then you would do some of the stuff you see me doing now. Okay? Women, if you start learning this, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your hand under the crack of his butt and push energy up to his dandy end, and it heals the prostate. Now you can do this tonight for any man without knowing anything else but what I just told you. Just breathe heavy and have the intention of healing. Put your left hand, right hand, because that's the sending hand, right on the crack of his buttocks. Because the prostate is about an inch in front of the tailbone, beneath it, and behind the sac, where the sac attaches. That's what his prostate is. So if you put your right hand under there, left hand up here, and you can do it the other way too, and project and envision that you're trying to heal and you're projecting energy and breathe, it won't have the same impact as if you're taught the technique, but it will have an impact. You'll be surprised. And some women have a natural ability to do that kind of stuff. Okay? So, now men, this is a technique which you can do. And basically, if you look at the hand, most of the reproductive organs are down here in terms of reflexology. Okay? And then there's some on the tips of her fingers. She's got beautiful fingers. Okay? And what I'm touching is not one of those. What I'm touching is an acupuncture meridian, not a reflexology meridian. They're similar, but I'm touching right in the center of the palm with my right hand. And these are the fingers that send energy out, not these. These are the fingers, and then it comes out of the center of my palm when I'm not touching. Okay? So, feet apart, hands apart, feet apart. We're not going to do this for long. So, I want you guys to help me. I want you to close your eyes and open them in about 2 or 3 minutes. What I want you to do is to breathe and send energy to your mate right now, wherever he or she is at. Send pleasure energy, blissful energy to your mate. And if you don't have a mate, imagine that you're going to get one and send the energy to them. I just started feeling her heartbeat just now. Give her a chance to come out. So energy just started moving at that point. It's about 9 minutes. Usually it takes about 15 minutes to get started. Once you do it, like a couple of weeks, then it happens instantaneously with the partner. If you change partners, you start all over again. The more you're with a partner, whether it's without, because we can do it without touching at all, but can't cortisol. So once you're with a partner, the first time takes about 15, 20 minutes for the energy to start moving. And in a public place like this, it's even more because she's all thinking about what's happening. And then the second time, about 10 minutes. Third time, about 5 minutes. And if you're with the same person for like a month, as soon as you put your hands on them, the energy